Diamond Apartment Homes will be home to 25 families that include one adult member who has been chronically homeless and diagnosed with mental illness. It's a very unique community that provides permanent affordable housing along with free on-site mental health supportive services.
At Jamboree Housing Corporation, it is our mission to improve communities through the production of housing that's affordable and the implementation of resident services through our Housing with Heart program. And those programs truly, truly improve the quality of life of our residents.
There's so much that has been brought to us by this single development in this single area that will enhance our city for years to come. In other words, this is a project where many hands within the community participated, and that's the only way it could be here. And this is a project that many people within the community will be benefited, and that is just good for all of us.
This is the project that we need to take every other city in town in Orange County to take a look at and show them the possibility. What it actually means to make affordable housing for those who happen to be afflicted with psychiatric disabilities.
H.O.M.E.S is an acronym that stands for Helping Our Mentally Ill Experience Success. We have housing, we have rental subsidies provided through our partner in Anaheim, and we have support services. This is truly a supportive housing model.
There are nearly 400 incorporated cities in California. Only one has the word home in it, and that is Anaheim, German for the word home. This diamond is now a home for those diamonds that will live there.
About 15 years ago, I was a vice president at a bank. Good money with a company car and all the benefits. Then, after about 35 years of service at the bank, my CEO came and told me they didn't need me anymore. They replaced me with a younger guy making $30,000 a year. After looking for another job in my field for over a year, I became severely depressed. I had a degree from Michigan State University, but nobody wanted an old man anymore. I couldn't find anything, and I attempted suicide. After that, I took my pension money from the bank and opened up a small grocery store and a car wash. Times got bad, and my business wasn't doing well. I had to file bankruptcy. And I lost my home, my store, my car, and everything. I became homeless, and I lived in a little '75 Toyota truck for over 8 years, and it's parked over there in the lot. I didn't know there was programs like this. I went to church for food, then I got skin cancer on top of all of this. I had no insurance. I had not a dime to my name. I heard on the radio that they were giving skin cancer treatment in LA, so I took a bus to LA and was treated. And I told them my story and started to help me figure out how to work through social services and welfare and get back on my feet. Since I've come here, it's like a new world. I get food stamps and Medi-Cal now. Being here is such a luxurious, in such a luxurious building that I haven't had an experience in 11 years with such a great staff, overwhelming to me. I don't have words enough to say what I think about you guys. I want to say that I appreciate the saving of my life. And I wish there were more people like that, like you all in the world. Thank you.
About 12 years ago, I was in a domestic violence shelter in transitional housing for about 18 months. I was pregnant at the time with my 11-year-old son, Ezekiel, and my firstborn was 12 at the time, and they're standing right back there. Through the last 10 to 12 years, I've been in and out of crisis, dealing with a whole lot of stuff. I was trying to keep my job, manage my finances, and keep a place to live. It was a constant struggle. I was always feeling a sense of instability, as if my life was teetering and ready to collapse. I didn't know I was suffering from major depression. I would go to work, but I was barely there, so it was difficult to keep a job. Since I couldn't keep a job, I couldn't keep housing. I began to think, why do I look like someone else? But even after having a mental diagnosis, I kept running into closed doors. I moved several times, hoping to find stability, and often lived out of my car. Still under these conditions, mental health services were not available for me until I found this place. I know a lot about closed doors, about knocking and waiting, and then being turned away, until I knocked on this door and it finally opened. I've always wanted to be able to sum it up and say goodbye to my past and start a new beginning. Through this place, I've been given an opportunity to formulate my thoughts and have the capacity to be able to speak them. My mental disability has created a psychosomatic disorder. I lost my voice for the first time in 1997, and I've had difficulty speaking ever since. The fact that I can be up here speaking to you today is monumental for me. So, what does this place mean for me? It means that I've reached the top of my mountain. Thank you.
Here we go. It's all
Good for me.
Yay!